EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 121 yards and a touchdown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first, but he also in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And 5 yards to go.
Back to throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. 3rd and 7 now.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
second and 11. And he'll find Hall. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
24-yard gain on the play.
Now a play fake here on first down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Denver.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Here's Brooks. He pushes forward for maybe 3 out of the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Operating from the gun, Franklin toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will tie us at 3-3. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Broncos.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Broncos. Looking to put a drive together. Following the fumble recovery, Franklin. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it in his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That is caught. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stewart. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. From the gun on 3rd down, Franklin. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted.
To throw, Williams. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. The improv out there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Williams. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. Looking to throw. Franklin. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Franklin. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On first down, Stewart. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Franklin. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. On 3rd down, Stewart. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Back to throw. Williams. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Williams. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
They go play action here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Franklin. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Franklin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On play action, here's Williams.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Colts, first down.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
At the 25-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here are the Colts to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
In motion, the tight end. Williams now from the gun on 3rd down. Williams loses the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season.
He finds his man complete. It's Hall. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st down, Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. There's Hall bringing in another one. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Franklin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Pick up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Stewart. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Franklin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
First down. A gain of 11.
They'll run on 1st down. Stewart. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the Colts 16.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Looking to throw, Franklin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos are back within a score.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's up. This is good, and it makes it a 16-10 game now.
16.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Pass complete to Addison.
That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos 31-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 25.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
From the contact.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Williams. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
It's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Denver.
Off play action. Franklin. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Franklin. And he comes back with one complete.
Gain of 15 yards.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this offense on third down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw again.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Intended for
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Franklin.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll try to run for it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. 2nd and 5. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Franklin. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Throwing is Williams.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's George. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7.
This now a 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's taken to the 25. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they'll get this to the 32. 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. From left side, it's complete.
14 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Franklin.
Complete on the crosser to Hall.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw. Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Colts. First down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 55 yards.
And the Colts use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 1st down, Stewart.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. Quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air, Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw, it's Williams.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the Broncos now down 27-20, a minute 14 to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 5.
Back to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line.
First down.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. He stiff-arms it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First down. 1st and goal, Denver.
They'll look to throw again. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take the knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Of course, the game can end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was, and the home team